Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about some interesting content that could be arriving in the casino update to GTA Online based off of files we can find in-game. So there's a lot of cut content in GTA 5, and over the years, players have been discovering a whole lot more of it. Now, one of the first few interesting bits of cut content for GTA 5 was actually horses. Yes, that's right. Horses as a vehicle, I guess you could say, that we could use. Now, one of the first few moments that horses can actually be found in-game is during this commercial right here, which I'll put on the screen. I don't know what this commercial's for, but it's a bunch of like hillbillies rolling around in the pig pen. And on the left-hand side of the screen, you can see the back end and legs of the horse and its tail. So the horse model is actually in the game. And that's not the only reference of horses you'll see in GTA 5. There's still some street signs in-game that will indicate that a horse was supposed to be crossing here, like a horse crossing warning, similar to what you would see in front of train tracks, but obviously for a horse. So there are various bits and clues that are left in the game, and there's also some that have been completely cut out of the game as well. Like, for example, horse print images have actually been found. So you guys know if you rev up your tires on the asphalt, it'll leave that sort of like black track mark. Or if you take your vehicle off-roading in the mud or the grass, you'll see the tire marks. Rockstar obviously wanted to make this as realistic as possible. Well, it would have worked the exact same way for the horses. If you took your horse, in the mud or the water or the grass, it would leave horse prints. So that sort of stuff has been found. There's also been police dispatch audio found referring to horses. I'll let you guys take a listen to those right now.
On a black horse, on a dark-colored horse, on a light-colored horse, riding a white horse, on a white horse.
So that was kind of interesting. That's the sort of thing you hear on like the police dispatch radio. So I'm not sure how this would work. Maybe Rockstar were just assuming that you could get a wanted level on a horse, but the ones they brought up were a black horse, brown, dark-colored, light-colored, and white. So I'm guessing that those are all the colors of horses that we would be able to, ride in-game. I'm not sure if it would be as detailed and as varied as a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, where you have stallions and mares and you have different types of horses, but it looks as if to a degree there would be some form of uniqueness or customization. Now, what's also interesting is the fact that that shows up on the police scanner, to me, indicates that this was a part of either A, a heist mission, or B, in free roam, where you can choose to get a wanted level whenever you want. Now, what's interesting is there's even unused horse ragdoll code that can be found in the files. So it's actually hashes that were found in the original Heist update in 2015. And you guys can see there is ragdoll type horse LOD, and ragdoll type horse new. And there's also ragdolls for the male and female characters and a dummy model too. So that's interesting. Rockstar seems to have put a lot of work to adding horse physics and elements into the game, but none of it seems to have actually made its way to our characters other than, street signs and in-game commercials. Now, you also might be wondering, well, why did the horse show up in the commercial, but not necessarily in-game? Well, a lot of the in-game commercials that you see, not just this one, were created during the very early stages of development in GTA 5. So even if you take a look at some of the other commercials too, you'll notice that parts of the map might be changed, or they might feature cut content as well. It's not unique to this commercial, but it does feature one of the more unique cut items, and that is horses. Now, you might be wondering why we're talking about this and why it could potentially be related to the casino update. Well, that's because of what is at the casino. Remember that over 50% of that casino area is the massive horse track. And I think the reason Rockstar implemented this into the game was so that they could realistically create a lifelike one-to-one version of the Hollywood Park Casino. So I'll actually throw up an image of what that looks like on the screen right now. And you can see it's a casino, but it's also a massive horse racing track. So Rockstar wanted to create sort of a one-to-one version of that. Now, as I've discussed in previous videos, that version of the casino in real-life Los Angeles is no longer open. The Hollywood Park Casino has moved to another location. It's at like a sports stadium venue for the NFL team in LA. So it's no longer operating there, but I think there's a good chance that Rockstar will want to take advantage of this in Grand Theft Auto Online. Because think about it, if Rockstar opened the casino at that location, wouldn't it be weird that 75% of that area is completely unusable? You would think that Rockstar would want to take advantage of the space that they have available. And that space would fit perfectly for horse racing. Now, you might be wondering, how could Rockstar implement horse racing into GTA Online? Well, I think there's a couple ways in which they could do that. The first is the physical act of horse racing. So I'm sure many of you guys watch the Kentucky Derby or any of the other famous horse races that happen in real life. Maybe Rockstar could literally saddle us up as jockeys and we could race horses around the track. And maybe this could get us perks or prizes or money to then go spend at the casino or however we want it. Or in a more traditional view, maybe horse racing is something we could bet or gamble on. We already know there's going to be a ton of gambling modes that are going to be added in the casino update, like poker, roulette, slot, blackjack. But what if horse racing was another element to that? I mean, think about it. Being able to watch from a luxury box in the casino and being able to bet on a certain horse. I certainly don't want to compare everything in GTA 5 to what's done in real life, but thousands of people bet millions of dollars on horse races every time they come about. So it's not an uncommon practice. So it's something I think that Rockstar could ultimately do in GTA 5. Now, what's interesting is someone on the GTA forum site posted this image right here. It's an image of the outside of the casino, and pay attention to sort of the stands, the grandstands, as you could say. And it looks similar to the Spectator Booth at the Arena Workshop. So as I'm sure you guys know by now, the Spectator Booth at the Arena Workshop allows you to sort of watch the action inside the arena as it's unfolding in real time. There's no delay. It's not like on a broadcast or anything like that. Your character is literally spectating the action one-to-one. That's so cool. And that might have been Rockstar's way of sort of testing the waters to see if something like that could work. And you guys can see the comparison there. Like, they're real similar. The spectator area and those grandstands, like I said, are massive. So not only are the things we can't see in GTA 5 hinting at this, but also some of the things we can see in GTA 5 are also hinting at this. That horse racing in some way, shape, or form seems to be a big part of this casino. And even if it's not a part of this casino update, I still imagine Rockstar will want to do something with the horse racing track. Now, how they're going to go about doing that, I'm not too sure. One theory that could be interesting is maybe they sort of transform that racetrack for horses into a racetrack for something else. Now, what that could be, I'm not sure. The first thing that comes to my mind is a go-kart. Rockstar haven't added a go-kart in this game. The last time they had one was in GTA San Andreas, I believe, and that was actually a fan favorite vehicle. So it's something I could see Rockstar adding in this update, or maybe they just do like shrunken down versions of our cars, although they sort of already have a mode like that. I think it's called Tiny Racers, at least I think. So maybe they would want to do like a more traditional go-kart mode. I'm not sure. To me, that makes sense as sort of a Band-Aid. But then, like, how do you explain, like, the giant grandstands and, like, the box office that's going to be there? So I certainly think this would be a very interesting aspect to the casino update. I'm not sure if it would, like, go under the same rules of gambling, like playing poker or blackjack or slots or roulette. So I'm not sure if, like, everyone would be able to participate in this, or, again, only people who live in certain countries or regions that would allow it. But either way, this could be really cool. It would be very unique. And something I haven't even talked about is Rockstar now have a lot more experience with horses. I mean, obviously, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. So would it be possible for Rockstar to just, like, use the audio and the physics and, like, the footprints and stuff from RDR2? Could they just sort of, like, merge that over to GTA 5? I'm not a game developer, so I don't exactly know how that would work. Maybe it's not possible at all. But what I do know is Rockstar has a lot more experience working on horses and stuff like that from RDR2. So it would be a little bit more plausible to see this added in GTA Online. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know in the comments down below. Would you like to see horse racing added as a part of the casino update? And how do you think it would work? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.